Hey guys, before we start, I just kind of want to preface, because for some reason star signs are kind of like a belief system to some people. Not trying to attack anyone's belief system, but I am trying to have like a debate about it. That's the thing. Also, just to kind of clarify, please ignore my get up. It's freezing right now, so I just have a bunch of random layers on and it just looks ridiculous. So I kind of want to talk about star signs because this has kind of been on my mind for a long time. I saw star signs like when I was younger, signs a lot on like internet stuff, but I always thought it was like a fad. Like only a few people believed in it. It was like a kind of fringe sort of spiritual belief. Personally for me, when I was young, I always thought it was a load of crock, okay? And I was like 10 and I figured out that it's probably not true. But as of recent, in the past like 3 years or whatever, like for some reason there's been like more people than ever believe in star signs. I have had long-term friends that come up to me and start talking to me about how they're freaking Aquaman, Capsicum, or like all these weird things, and they're talking about it like they're an expert on it now, and it's so bizarre to me. You didn't even know what day of the month it is. Now you know, like, you know, the longitude, latitude of somebody's birthplace, and I'm just trying to discuss it because genuinely I am confused. Look, I'm not trying to come across as just like weirdly obsessed with this topic, but I do have a couple of questions for the people that believe in star signs. So a lot of you people, all right, I'm not sure if you're somebody who believes in star signs, but a lot of you people, if you do believe it, I'm talking to you. A lot of you people tell me it's backed up by science. So riddle me this. Okay, so I'm coming across as a bit of a dickhead, all right? I'm like, relax, but tell me this. If it's backed up by science, what do you say about the fact that science, the tool that you're using to explain star signs, science itself has reached a consensus that star signs aren't scientifically legitimate? Like that in and of itself should defeat this whole theory of star signs, shouldn't it? The exact same tool, the specific tool that you guys are using to back up star signs is refuting star signs, but you guys cherry pick which part is scientifically explanatory of star signs. It's just, I don't know, I feel like I sound like a dickhead right now. I'll tell you why this stuff really ticks me off. Like, firstly, like I kind of get annoyed when people believe in things that just don't seem logical to me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm a bitter, like, old man. I'm not really old. I look young, actually. I am young. It feels kind of stressful for me when people believe in things that don't make logical sense. I don't know why. Maybe I should just live and let live. Not only do star signs make zero sense, it also does can be a little bit harmful, a little bit, in the way that sometimes people just judge you based off your star sign, or if they somehow get a hold of your birth month, they assume they know everything about you, or like they justify away their actions. And I know you guys have seen this, like,
whoopsie, this caused a massive collision on the highway. I'm such a Libra.
Okay, that particularly is a bit of an exaggeration, but I have seen people try and explain away their psychotic tendencies using star signs. Like, I'm not even going to go into this. This is so cliche. Everyone's heard of it, but everyone's also witnessed it. We really should like be holding people more accountable to this sort of behavior more than we really do, but we kind of laugh at it and we kind of let go of it. People assume that they know me based off my star sign. So like, for example, like there was this guy at my work that one day I came to work and he somehow found my freaking Facebook. That's kind of creepy. And he's like, "William, how you going, man?" And he said it kind of weird, and he said, "So you're a Gemini?" And he was like, "So, you know, that means you're two-faced." I've also had, like, every guy has had this happen to them. It doesn't even matter. It's like actually kind of a favor. Like, I've had girls assume that they know me based off my star sign, assume that they know how our future is going to play out based off our star sign. And, you know, and usually they're correct, because when they come up to me and they're like, "We're not compatible," I'm like, "Yep, you absolutely are right." Like, if I'm trying to look at this in a charitable way, a lot of people cling to explanations of life that kind of make them grasp like the way this really weird entire world works. I'm not trying to get too deep. I don't think star signs are inherently malicious. I do think they're frustrating, but I do try and look at the intentions of the people who believe in it. They're trying to understand the world better. But this is something else I'm quite curious about, quite confused about. The whole point, major crux of star signs is that they're trying to understand people better, right? What I want to understand is, why don't you just go and actually talk to the people you're trying to understand better? Yeah? Ask them questions and see if their actions line up with their answers. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, isn't that just so like such a no-brainer? But I guess that's too much work. Yeah? That's why people believe in star signs, because it's too much work to actually go out and get to know people. So they'd rather rely on this thing that claims omniscience. Is that the word?
Omniscience.
Awareness. I don't know. It's like omniscience. It tells you on a freaking website that you freaking starscience.info,
Science.spog.
and then you find out everything about your potential future boyfriend, potential future lover, and bam, there you go. There's the answer. You don't have to get to know a person. I want to make more videos about this sort of stuff, kind of debunking, I guess, like certain viewpoints that I see around the world that just doesn't make sense to me, that can be potentially harmful. You know, ideas such as what goes around comes around, karma. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. This was a bit of a rant. I know like everything's kind of a mess. Like, thank you for sitting through this, guys. Appreciate it.